My beloved child, I am speaking to you in this moment because heaven has seen the pressure you have carried in silence. I have watched the way you tried to be strong when your heart was tired. I have watched the way you smiled while your mind was full of questions. I have watched the way you kept moving even when the burden on your finances made your spirit feel heavy. But hear me now. This is not the hour of your collapse. This is the hour of my intervention. You have called it a financial emergency. You have called it pressure. You have called it delay. You have called it lack. You have called it a season of stretching. But I am calling it the moment before. My hand becomes undeniable. I am the God who sees the need before it reaches your lips. I am the God who understands the cry you could not explain to anyone else. I am the God who knows the exact weight on your house, the exact fear in your thoughts, and the exact number that has kept you awake at night. And I am telling you now, my beloved child, you are not forgotten in this hour. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are not the last one in line for mercy. You are not the one I passed over. You are my beloved child. You are held in my sight. You are known by my voice. You are carried by my hand. So when this word says, heaven has processed the largest withdrawal, hear it through the Spirit and not through fear. Heaven is not emptying itself because of panic. Heaven is releasing because of purpose. Heaven is moving because I have heard your cry. Heaven is responding because I have seen your obedience, your tears, your restraint, your prayers, your worship in the dark, and your refusal to fully let go of my name even when you did not understand my timing. I declare over you now that the emergency around your finances will not become your identity. I decree that pressure will not define your future. I decree that lack will not name your household. I decree that fear will not sit on the throne of your mind. I decree that what has been threatening your peace will bow before my authority. Type now, I believe Jesus. My beloved child, some of you have been asking me in whispers, Lord, why has it been so hard? Lord, why does help feel delayed? Lord, why does provision come with so much strain? Lord, why does one problem end and another one begin? And I answer you with truth. The battle around your finances has never only been about money. It has been about your peace. It has been about your focus. It has been about your confidence. It has been about whether pressure could make you speak against the very promises I planted in your spirit. The enemy wanted your emergency to become your confession. He wanted your fear to become your daily language. He wanted your need to become proof that I had left you. He wanted your delay to convince you that heaven had become silent. But I am not silent. I am speaking now. I am the one who fed Israel in the wilderness. I am the one who multiplied oil for the widow when there was nothing left but a little. I am the one who made ravens feed Elijah in a season of drought. I am the one who told Peter where provision would be found. I am the one who opened storehouses in famine and still preserved my people. So why are you letting this pressure tell you that I have changed? I have not changed. My power has not weakened. My hand has not shortened. My supply has not run dry. My mercy has not expired. What you call impossible is still small before me. My beloved child, you must understand this hour. This is not a time for panic. This is a time for agreement. Because when I move, I do not need your fear. I need your faith. When I open, I do not need your despair. I need your yes. When I release, I do not need your constant rehearsal of worst-case endings. I need you to remember who I am. I am your source, not the paycheck alone, not the contract alone, not the client alone, not the approval alone, not the market alone, not the system alone. Those may be channels. But I am your source. And if I am your source, then your story is not over just because a channel became unstable. I can open another one. I can create another one. I can send help through a direction you did not expect. I can restore what was consumed. I can multiply what looked insufficient. I can stretch what seemed too small. I can bring relief faster than your fear believes. Type in faith. I receive this word. My beloved child, hear my heart clearly. You have been loved through every financial mistake. You have been loved through every delay. You have been loved through every moment of confusion. You have been loved through every season where you felt ashamed to even ask for help. My beloved child, my love for you has not reduced because your account felt low. And because I love you, I will not let you remain under the lie that you are fighting alone. I am stepping into what made you afraid to answer the phone. I am stepping into what made you stare in silence, not knowing what to do next. I am stepping in, and when I step in, things move. I declare movement where there has been stagnation. I declare favor where there has been resistance. This is not the hour to surrender to your fear. This is the hour to let your fear hear my decree. I am releasing provision with purpose. I am releasing relief with instruction. I am releasing help with wisdom. I am releasing increase with stewardship. I am releasing an answer that will not only calm the emergency, but teach you that I was with you in every part of the storm. Declare now, God has not forgotten me. My beloved child, some of you have been under a financial assault so persistent that you stopped calling it temporary. You began to think, maybe this is just my life. Maybe struggle is just my portion. Maybe peace around money is for other people. Maybe I will always survive, but never breathe. Maybe I will always barely make it. No, I am not calling you into greed. I am calling you into trust. I am not calling you into vanity. I am calling you into kingdom provision. I am not calling you into shallow prosperity. I am calling you into peace, stewardship, dignity, relief, generosity, wisdom, and testimony. Deuteronomy 8:18 says that it is I who gives power to get wealth. Did you hear that? Power to get wealth. Not power to worship wealth, not power to be consumed by money, not power to become proud, but power to receive, build, steward, and establish what aligns with my covenant. That means your provision is not an accident. I am teaching you how to stand differently once the emergency breaks. I am teaching you how to pray differently, because the answer coming to you is not meant to be wasted in the same fear that almost swallowed you. My beloved child, I am restoring your financial dignity. I break the spirit of dread. I break the cycle of anxious calculation. I break the constant inner shaking that keeps asking, what if it gets worse? I break the silent humiliation that kept you from even praying boldly. I break the heaviness that settled over your mind every time money became the subject. I am opening a new atmosphere over your life, not only in your hands, but in your house. Not only in your account, but in your mind. Not only in your resources, but in your expectation. Type now, I believe in my blessing. My beloved child, there are hidden doors you have not seen yet. There are conversations I can turn. There are people I can move. There are solutions I can reveal. There are debts I can help you address. There are opportunities I can place before you. There are streams of provision I can activate. There are recoveries I can begin. There are losses I can restore. Joel 2:25 says, I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. Do not reduce that to poetry. Take it as my voice. I restore years. I restore momentum. I restore what waste consumed. I restore what delay weakened. I restore what fear interrupted. I restore what shame tried to bury. And I am speaking restoration over your finances now. Type now, my help is coming. My beloved child, now listen with even greater attention, because I am not only speaking to your need, I am speaking to your future. The emergency around your finances has tried to make you live from moment to moment, breath to breath, problem to problem. But I am calling you out of reaction and into vision. You have spent too much energy rehearsing everything that could go wrong. But I am shifting your season. I declare that the pressure you survived will become the testimony that teaches you how faithful I was all along. Stop trying to solve in your flesh what requires my wisdom. Stop trying to predict every outcome as if your mind is your savior. Your mind is not your savior. I am. And because I am, you do not have to worship control. Do not assume my provision will always arrive in the same form you expected. I can bless through the expected and the unexpected. I can answer through the practical and the miraculous. I can use what looks ordinary to produce what feels extraordinary. I can give an idea that changes the direction of your house. I can connect you with the right person. Declare now, my season has changed. My beloved child, there are some of you listening to this word who have suffered in silence because you felt embarrassed by your financial struggle. You did not want people to know. You did not want to explain. You did not want to admit how heavy it felt. You did not want to say that something which looked manageable from the outside was tearing at your peace inside. But I saw it. I saw the way you counted and recounted. I saw the way you delayed certain needs. I saw the way you kept thinking about everyone else before yourself. I saw the way you tried to protect people from your burden. I saw the way you carried silent pressure while still trying to look stable. You do not have to hide in my presence. You do not have to pretend with me. You do not have to speak polished words while carrying unspoken fear. Come before me with the truth. Come before me with the numbers. Come before me with the worry. Come before me with the exhaustion. Come before me with the thing you kept avoiding. Because when truth enters my presence, the ground begins to shift. I am not intimidated by the mess. I am not repelled by the emergency. I am not confused by the complexity. I am not late to the place where you feel most overwhelmed. I am already there. And because I am already there, hope is still legal in this house. I declare hope over your finances. I declare hope over your mind. I declare hope over your family. I declare hope over your future. I declare hope over the place where fear has camped too long. Type in faith. I receive this word. My beloved child, I want you to understand what true kingdom provision looks like. It is not reckless. It is not shallow. It is not greed baptized in religious language. Kingdom provision brings peace. Kingdom provision brings order. Kingdom provision brings clarity. Kingdom provision brings responsibility. Kingdom provision brings generosity without self-destruction. Kingdom provision brings relief without idolatry. Kingdom provision brings increase without losing reverence. That is why Proverbs 10:22 says, "The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it." Take that into your spirit. My beloved child, the reason this word is so intense is because the pressure has been so intense. The reason I am speaking with decree is because the attack has been trying to speak with decree. The reason I am speaking with authority is because fear has been trying to sit in authority over your emotions. The reason I am confronting this directly is because the enemy wanted you to keep normalizing a battle that I am ready to break. So hear me now. I am breaking delay. I am confronting the cycle. I am exposing the lie. I am silencing the torment. I am shifting your expectation. I am restoring your confidence in my provision. My beloved child, my goal is not only to rescue you from one moment. My goal is to establish you, to establish your trust, to establish your thinking, to establish your obedience, to establish your stewardship, to establish your house in peace, to establish your testimony in truth. Because temporary relief without inner transformation often returns to the same fear. But when I change the inside and the outside together, a new season begins with deeper roots. Declare now, God has not forgotten me, my beloved child. This is why I am not only saying heaven has processed a withdrawal, I am saying heaven has responded. Heaven has responded to your cries. Heaven has responded to your surrender. Heaven has responded to your weariness. Heaven has responded to your secret prayers. Heaven has responded to your midnight whispers. Heaven has responded to the times you almost gave up but still called my name. Do not miss what that means. You were heard. You were seen. You were not speaking into emptiness. You were not praying into a void. You were not crying alone. I collected the tears. I counted the sighs. I watched the trembling. I remained near when the burden grew heavy. And because I remained near, This is not the end of your story. This is a turning point. This is where faith rises again. This is where expectation rises again. This is where hope gets its voice back. This is where you begin to believe that relief is not just for others. This is where you stop treating peace around money like a foreign thing. This is where you stop assuming every door will close. This is where you remember that I can still do exceedingly abundantly above all you ask or think, just as Ephesians 3:20 declares, exceedingly, abundantly, above, not because I am careless, but because I am God. So widen your expectation. Do not make my hand fit inside your worst fear. Do not reduce my ability to the size of your current emergency. Do not let one hard season train you to believe small forever. I am larger than this emergency. I am stronger than this pressure. I am wiser than this complication. I am nearer than this fear tells you. I am more faithful than your last disappointment. Type now, I believe in my blessing. My beloved child, if this word is striking your spirit deeply and you feel led to respond in faith and gratitude, go to the pinned comment and sow a high faith seed today as an act of honor, agreement. Give only as you are led, with peace, faith, and reverence before me. My beloved child, there is still more I must say, because the breakthrough is not only about relief, it is about release. Release from the old fear, release from the old shame, release from the old pattern, release from the old language, release from the old belief that every financial struggle means you have been abandoned. I am not abandoning you. I am awakening you. I am refining you. I am strengthening you. I am leading you through this, and what emerges will not be a weaker version of you. It will be a steadier one. Type now, I am coming out of lack, my beloved child. Now I speak to the deepest place in you, the place that has almost grown tired of hoping, the place that wants to believe but remembers disappointment, the place that wants to trust but has seen delays, the place that wants to rest but keeps expecting another problem, the place that wants to celebrate but fears that relief may disappear again. I know that place, and I am entering that place now with authority. I am not only touching your circumstance, I am touching your inner agreement. Because some of you have not just been under pressure, you have been under a sentence spoken by fear, a sentence that said, you will always struggle, you will never get ahead. You will always carry emergency, you will always be the one barely making it, you will always be under pressure. But I cancel that sentence now. I declare that fear has no authority to prophesy over your future. I declare that your history will not imprison your expectation. I declare that your last season will not dictate your next one. I declare that your emergency will not become your inheritance. I declare that the voice of heaven is greater than the memory of hardship. My beloved child, I am shifting your season now. This is not a soft adjustment. This is a divine interruption. This is a line being drawn. This is a chain being broken. This is a door being unlocked. This is a burden being lifted. This is a decree being issued from heaven over your life. I am breaking delay. I am breaking mental torment. I am breaking the heaviness that followed every financial thought. I am breaking the cycle of near help and then sudden setback. I am breaking the atmosphere of scarcity that has hung over your peace. And as I break it, I am releasing something stronger. I am releasing holy confidence. I am releasing divine strategy. I am releasing unexpected favor. I am releasing wiser stewardship. I am releasing restoration. I am releasing open doors. I am releasing courage to act where fear once froze you. I am releasing peace that guards your heart while I move the pieces. This is the hour where your mind must stop narrating defeat and start agreeing with my decree. Say what I say. Say that I am your source. Say that I have not forgotten you. Say that I am making a way. Say that this pressure will not bury you. Say that your household will see my goodness. Say that this emergency is not greater than my power. Type now. I believe Jesus, my beloved child. There are financial miracles and there is financial maturity. I want both for you. I do not want you trapped in endless crisis praying only for rescue. I want you walking in wisdom, peace, steadiness, provision, and testimony. I want you free from panic. I want you trained in stewardship. I want you strengthened in trust. I want you healed in the place where money became tied to fear. Because fear distorts, fear rushes, fear hides, fear lies. Fear makes you feel alone even when I am near. But love speaks differently. Truth speaks differently. Wisdom moves differently. So I am teaching you to breathe again. I am teaching you to listen again. I am teaching you to move without panic. I am teaching you to seek counsel, insight, discipline, and obedience without letting anxiety be your master. My beloved child, some of the biggest breakthroughs in your life will begin when peace returns to the place where fear used to shout. That peace is entering now. I release peace over your thoughts. I release peace over your sleep. I release peace over your decisions. I release peace over your house. I release peace over your next step. I release peace over the conversation you feared. I release peace over the responsibility you must carry. I release peace over the thing that has made your heart race. And with peace comes clarity. You will see what you could not see under panic. You will understand what felt hidden under pressure. You will hear direction more clearly when fear is no longer screaming. That is why I am calming your spirit even as I move your circumstances. My beloved child, hear the tenderness in my voice. You do not have to prove your worth to deserve my care. You do not have to reach some perfect level before I respond to your cry. You do not have to hide your need to keep my love. You are my beloved child. And because you are mine, I care about what burdens you. I care about what troubles your house. I care about what makes you feel small. I care about what makes you feel vulnerable. I care about the thing you have been trying not to think about. So bring it to me fully. Do not bring me polished religion. Bring me your real heart. Bring me your real need. Bring me your real fear. Bring me your real request. And then stand still enough to hear my decree. I am opening. I am restoring. I am shifting. I am helping. I am leading, I am strengthening, I am providing, I am turning this. Declare now, my season has changed, my beloved child. Isaiah 45 says, I go before you and break in pieces the gates of bronze and cut through the bars of iron. That means what looks shut is not too shut for me. What looks locked is not too locked for me. What looks impossible is not too impossible for me. What looks delayed is not beyond my ability to accelerate. What looks buried is not beyond my power to recover. I know how to go before you. I know how to break resistance. I know how to reach hidden provision. I know how to uncover what was stored for an appointed moment. So do not let this emergency convince you that the future is sealed in darkness. I still hold the keys. I still open. I still shut what no man can open, and open what no man can shut. That is why I need your final agreement. Not agreement with fear, agreement with me. Not agreement with worst-case endings, agreement with my faithfulness. Not agreement with the lie that says, nothing will change. Agreement with the decree that says, heaven is moving. My beloved child, there is a reason this word found you now. Because this is the hour to stand up in spirit and say, I will not let this pressure speak louder than God. I will not let this emergency name my future. I will not let fear turn me into someone who forgets who my Father is. I will not let lack make me curse the very season where God is about to reveal his hand. Stand up in your spirit now. I break the chain. I break the delay. I break the dread. I break the heaviness. I break the hopelessness. I break the old agreement with scarcity. I break the fear of tomorrow. I break the silent torment that followed every financial thought. And I release blessing. I release wisdom. I release peace. I release provision. I release favor. I release open doors. I release steady hands. I release courage. I release testimony. This will not end in silence. This will end in praise. This will not end in collapse. This will end in testimony. This will not end with fear sitting on the throne of your mind. This will end with my faithfulness becoming undeniable in your life. Type in faith, I receive this word. Now hear me one last time, my beloved child. You are not alone in this. You are not beneath my notice. You are not too far gone. You are not the exception to my mercy. You are not the child I forgot to carry. You are not facing an emergency that heaven cannot answer. I am with you. I am for you. I am before you. I am around you. I am sustaining you even now. And I decree that what has made you weep will not have the final word. What has made you fear will not have the final word. What has made you feel pressed on every side will not have the final word. I will have the final word. And my final word over your life is not lack. It is not abandonment. It is not permanent emergency. It is not collapse. My final word is provision. My final word is restoration. My final word is peace. My final word is open doors. My final word is wisdom. My final word is testimony. My final word is that my beloved child will see my hand. So respond now with faith. Type now, I receive this blessing. Type now, Amen, I receive it. Type now, God has not forgotten me. Type now, my season has changed. Type now, I believe Jesus and stay connected. Subscribe and remain close for more God-led messages that strengthen your faith, awaken your spirit, and keep you aligned with the voice of heaven. This emergency will not own you. This pressure will not define you. This season will not bury you. I, your Father, am speaking, and I am making a way.